court, which is about to commence.
Wow, you're also instantly silent. That is eerie and amazing. Okay, apparently we're very
Very good. Thus opens the court of their majesties Morgan and Livia, sovereigns of Ontier. Hear now words from their majesties.
Words! Prestidigitation? No. What word do you want to share?
Good word.
Culinary words, cuisine words, opulence,
Bois bois. Latin words.
Latin words. We can share Latin.
Yeah, he speaks Latin.
No, actually, the best things are that there's so many wonderful people here gathered for what should be an amazing evening with some, according to the menu, phenomenal foods. The fact that they put this on is truly exceptional. So thanks to everyone, not only for being here, but for putting it on. And we look forward to mingling and seeing every one of you after we get done with court as we begin moving through this fine 5-course meal.
As we might say, food. One word. All right, we're good.
Thus suspends the court of their majesties of Ontier.
Excellent. That's court. We love it.
Here opens the court of their excellencies, Gisa and Alistair, most glorious Baroness and Baron of the mighty barony of Glymm.
Hi, everybody. Do we want to stand or do we want to sit? I want to sit. It's warm. It's warm. Thank you all so much for coming today. Has everybody had a great time so far? Yeah! Is everyone looking forward to an incredible feast?
Yeah. No
I've tasted some of these things. It's going to be amazing. So we have just a few pieces of business before things get going. So do you have anything you'd like to say?
Probably not.
Okay. All right.
Their excellencies call forth Frida Nakropen Ragnarskona.
It's okay, I'll take you.
Mama's got it. Hey!
Nobody should put baby in a corner.
Never. Please come up.
Keep going.
Hello. Hello. So we are so glad to see you here today. You are a very quiet person that works quietly behind the scenes. But this amazing lady, as an example of working quietly behind the scenes, discovered Lucette work and has made how many cords for site tokens?
400.
400 in the last few months.
Wow.
They're absolutely beautiful and incredible, and so she has done enough for us to have site token cords for quite some time. You're so wonderful to have around the barony. We're so happy that you're here, and we have these words for you.
Light shines through the heart of a crystal, bringing splendor and joy to those around it. So too does the service of Frida Nakropen Ragnarskona enrich our barony. Well pleased are we, Disa and Alistair, Baroness and Baron of Glymm, to invite them into the Order of the Crystal. By our hand and seal this second day of December, Anna Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian.
Thank you so much for being part of the barony.
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Crystal. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
That thing has an amazing turn radius, can I just say?
I taught him everything I know.
Oh, humor. I love it.
Their Excellencies call forth Rosamunda Whitewood.
You go get her. She's in the kitchen.
Thank you, Rosamund.
I know. Hi. Hi, darling.
So, this is another of our very quiet members of the populace most of the time, who has also been known to turn her hands to quite a few things. Also picked up crochet very recently, last year or so, and has turned out all kinds of things, but is just kind of has a fascination with all sorts of things art and does weird dives into strange things here and there. And we really like to encourage people to explore new things and find new things. And obviously service is a good thing as well, you know. So, but we thought we should recognize you.
As a stag bounds through the forest, love and skill bound forth from the hand of an artisan. Such an artisan stands before us today. Thus do we, Disa and Alastair, Baroness and Baron of Glymm, invite Rosamunda Whitewood to join the Order of the Red Heart. By our hand and seal this second day of December, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian.
I also have something. So, Rosamunda is a wonderful member of the populace. She's also my daughter. I'm gonna cry now. So, it is a hard job to be the child of anybody who sits up here. It is a lot of work, and they don't sign up for it. And I'm so appreciative of everything that you have picked up and carried and helped with and done, because it happens not just at events. If you're the child of somebody up here, you are helping at home, you are doing so much, and I appreciate you so much. And so I wanted to give you my favor also.
Three cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Red Heart. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Excellencies call forth
Helena.
Helena Zancani.
I like looking at her and saying it correctly. I'll talk about this one. Hi.
Hi.
I've been trying to catch you. We've been trying to catch you for a while. She is. When we started in this job, we had a very limited Scribble community, and it was the middle of a pandemic, so it made it really hard to grow. This wonderful lady was one of the people that did calligraphy for our charters. We would even drive down to Portland to get names put on charters for courts, because we couldn't, do anything else. So we're so appreciative of the work that you did, and we have words for you.
As a stag bounds through the forest, love and skill bound forth from the hand of an artisan. Such an artisan stands before us today. Thus do we, Disa and Alastair, Baroness and Baron of Glymm, invite Helena I keep trying to pronounce it Helena, and I don't want to botch your name.
Technically it's Helena, but I go with anything.
Goddess mistress.
Helena Zanconi, to the Order of the Red Heart, by our hand and seal this 15th day of October, Anno Societatis 57, being 2022 Gregorian, because she is only slightly feral.
Slightly.
No, she's fully through. But we're not done. Oh,
But wait, there's more.
wait, there's more. So not only did you do this, but you are an incredible friend. You are an incredible help. You do so much. Anytime you are there, you are helping. You just repack all of the children's gifts. Kind of, but not like that. When you do something times 300. And I am so appreciative of you, and I wanted to give you my favor. Don't spill.
So clean.
And of course, since you're already... well, you know, if you're gonna do it.
And she's hard to catch.
Very. Recognition is a very important thing for me. It is the coin in which we pay our people. And it is the currency that binds us together as a society. Watching what we all do, seeing people's joys and triumphs and all, and allowing us to do that with the work that you did, for helping us with the scribe work and all. Coming up and spending our first Yule, first I believe doing charters for us, but then didn't you end up in the kitchen as well?
Yeah, the whole time.
So I would also like to give you my favor.
I'm married to your husband now.
That's all right.
Can you get up now?
Yes, you can get up
You know how you can't stop people. Can I give you a hug? I'll ask you. Cheers.
No. You get a cheers.
3 cheers! 3 cheers for the escaping newest member of the Red Heart. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Woo-hoo! Their Excellencies call forth House Ravenheart.
That was a good double take. You got that.
I mean, your camera could be part of your house.
So everybody behind the chairs has to come up here. You talk.
So as you noticed, half of them came from behind us here. The one who wasn't from behind us has been out taking pictures, and you've all seen those pictures and that ability to capture those moments of joy and just those sparks. And it helps to share. It allows all of us to come together. But beyond that, they also host people in their home. There's a monthly A&S night. They have this enormous shop that they say, please come teach classes. We'll work it out. Oh, you want a weekend? Sure. Building a nucleus that helps grow the community. At Autumn War last year, if you came by, you were probably under their tent because they had this enormous setup and the fire pit and had everyone around to, again, draw in that community, which you've probably heard us mention once or twice. Community is very important to us. So giving people a place to be and growing that community is one of the watchwords of our term as Baron and Baroness of Glymm. And with that in mind,
in troubled times when strife runs rampant, people turn to those who offer sanctuary and comfort. Those who heal the body are valued and praised, but those who care for the heart are a true treasure and a balm for the soul. In these times, we have found such people. Thus do we invite House Ravenheart to join the Order of the Balm of Glymm. By our hand and seal this 2nd day of December on a Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian. 3 cheers for the newest members of the Order of the Balm of Glymm. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
you could stay up for a minute.
I have an announcement. On the 17th of this month, we're going to have Joshua, our wonderful blacksmith, right here, Adrian, teach a class on blacksmithing. If anybody's interested in making tent stakes, it'll be on the 17th at House Ravenheart.
So, we tend to keep a pretty small active retinue, and you have been the backbone of that, and we are so incredibly appreciative of you. You stepped into the role as court coordinator, never doing it before, and you have been amazing. And on top of that, you are an incredible human being. And we're so lucky to have you in Barony. And I'm so happy to have you as a friend. And I would like to give you my favor. It's not right here in this basket, though. So do you have anything you'd like to say as well?
If we are organized and we are if we look good up here, a lot of it has to do with this lady. Making sure we're mostly on time most of the time, that we've got what we need, calling and reminding us, hey, have you done that? I mean, we could not have done this without her. So I would also like to give you my favor.
So we have a combined one. It's a little bit different.
Does this mean she's highly favorable?
She is highly favorable.
Taking forever! You deserve a break!
So these are our coins that have been added to the stool.
They're telling you to sit down and rest more.
That's pretty amazing. Oh, that meant a lot.
And in this, the year of the Pokemon, their excellencies would like to call forth Anna de la Serra because they finally caught them all.
Because you've got to catch them all.
Okay, but which one is it?
You're not me.
I'm not you. Aren't I though?
I mean,
We
people
don't
get us
believe.
confused a little bit. We get the "Are you sisters?" a lot.
Because beauty is beauty.
Oh, thank you. And cheeks are cheeks. That's really the big cheeks. So, you were also doing calligraphy for us from a state away during a pandemic, and doing helping with making the digital versions of the charters, which was so incredibly helpful, especially in a pandemic. Thank you so much. And we have these words.
As a stag bounds through the forest, love and skill bound forth from the hand of an artisan. Such an artisan stands before us today. Thus do we, Disa and Alastair, Baroness and Baron of Glymm, invite Anna de la Serra to join the Order of the Red Heart. By our hand and seal, this 15th day of October, Anno Societatis 57, being 2022 Gregorian.
We're both really sweet.
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Red Heart. Hip hip! Hip hip!
Oh, no, you can't go. You can't go anywhere. So, as we stepped up, you were stepping down as Baroness. We had about 3 days at the same time. You have been an incredible guide, an incredible confidant, and an incredible friend in so many ways that I can't list. I'm going to make you cry. If I'm going to cry, you're going to cry. Nope. Thank you so much. And I want to give you my favor. I mean, you gave me yours, I should give you mine. It's tradesies. I don't want to try and get it over your head.
Bicockets are hard.
So, not only did you overlap, but you also put out this wonderful document on what it means to be landed, and shared that far and wide, and answered questions, and were just a touchstone to reach back on and say, can you answer this? Can you answer that? Hey, I got a question. So I would also like to give you my Thank you so much.
You got it? Don't forget your chart. I gotta fix the corner.
For Anna Della Sera, a joyful noise. Their Excellencies would like to call forth all the children.
Children, little children, I'll take me away.
Yeah.
You're not beautiful enough. Calm down.
So it is the holiday time, and one of the most important groups during the holidays is you guys. So, we have a little something for everybody. I'm going to call names, okay? And this isn't just from us. This is from us and from everybody up at High Table has contributed things to these. Okay? So I'm going to call names. Willow.
She'll be right here. Because royal children are never where they're supposed to be.
Oh. I'm dropping everything out of this one. Perfect. You pull that. Hang on. 1 second.
Ooh, it's dripping.
Never happened. Cool.
Nothing happened.
Okay. I got it. Sit.
Then we wouldn't make a face.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so
Rosa. Tallulah.
Here.
Elliot. Do we have an Elliot?
They are not here.
All right. Oh. None of them? Oh, okay. We will catch them. Okay. Everly. Oliver. This one's for you. I can't pronounce your name, but I know it's
Logan.
you.
It's Logan. Logan. Oh.
That's you, correct? Rhiannon.
Denim. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, buddy.
Maybe. Possibly. Finn.
It is there.
Hi, children. Royal children, come forward.
Olive.
The bear and the bear asked would like to let you some. Okay. This is from this is for you. From their excellencies.
Danny is. Huh? Allie.
There's a beautiful mug in there from His Excellency that we made for all of you.
Huh?
He made them.
Janelle.
It's good to be a kid. I wanna grow up.
And Amelia.
I'm an Ontarian kid.
And who didn't get what? What's your name? Lynn. Lynn. Yes. What's your favorite color? Blue. Perfect. Oop.
That dress.
A Scrappy Dragon.
Huzzah for their excellencies of Glymm! All right. Enjoy. There are many, many awesome things in there.
Thanks. Thank you.
I know, right? Those are so cute. Look at.
Oh, the most exciting.
Their Excellencies call for Charles de Bourbon.
Wow, he was waiting. Did you see that?
Yes, he did.
Because, you know, he's very busy. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Do not kneel. I know. Yes, please sit. Please sit.
Oh,
Beat you to it.
Thank you so much.
good job.
Thank you so much for coming out here, from creating our amazing feast for tonight. So something that's very, very important to us is community building.
But you say food.
Also that, food is a big part of community building.
Community, yes.
DEIB is also very important in community building. And you are incredible at both. And we want to acknowledge that. And we have a new award in the Barony.
Oh, stop it.
No, don't stop it. Go.
And so we have these words for you.
In troubled times when strife runs rampant, people turn to those who offer sanctuary and comfort. Those who heal the body are valued and praised, but those who care for the heart are a true treasure and a balm for the soul. In these times we have found such a person. Thus do we invite Charles de Bourbon to join the Order of the Balm of Glymm. By our hand and seal this second day of December, Anno Societatis 58, being 2023 Gregorian.
This is also really cool because all of these are custom made by Her Ladyship. Where are you?
She's in the kitchen.
Oh, in the kitchen. His apprentice in the kitchen. Her Ladyship Una also makes all of the balms for it. We're bad about that.
This is amazing.
Thank you. Amazing.
We're not done with the
In medieval times, salt was a very important thing. At some point, it was currency. It was a way to sustain life. It preserved food. It was a staple of society without which people would not survive. Before stepping up in this position, we spoke with you at length, and you gave us your courtesy, your commentary, and your thoughts and words.
and opinions.
Opinions. Always opinions.
And since we've stepped up, you continued to be a sounding board and advice giver, a confidant in things. And the reason the two are connected is because, again, it would have been hard to do this job without having you as a mentor and a friend. And as you see a few of these going onto the high table as salt cellars. Historically being so precious, they were put into very special, ornate keepsakes. And as a token of my favor, I would like to give you the salt off our table.
done with me now?
Yes.
Thank you for my hat. That is your hat. He made his hat.
Their Excellencies call forth Gracia Abravanel.
That was excellent.
With the
Probably
best hat.
mangled that.
That is the best hat.
Look at that hat. Girl, look at that hat. Oh yeah. Girl, look at that hat. I light up.
You don't have to sit if you don't want to. Kneel, yeah. So, you do so many things. You are the seneschal of our new canton. But what we're here to talk about today is your art. This fabulous hat is a good example. It's not the best example of the period art that she does, but it is an amazing example. You have your fingers into so many arts. You love it. You're passionate about it. And we wanted to acknowledge that. And so we have these words for you.
As a stag bounds through the forest, love and skill bound forth from the hand of an artisan. Such an artisan stands before us today. Thus do we, Disa and Alastair, Baroness and Baron of Glymm, invite Gracia Abravanel to join the Order of the Red Heart. By our hand and seal this second day of December on a Societatis 58 being 2023 Gregorian. 3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Red Heart. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Excellencies would like to call forth all newcomers. If this is your first event, come forward.
Sorry.
Do we have any newcomers?
It's a pretty exclusive event.
I mean, it was filled up in about 3 days. So. Yours aren't here yet. We'll talk to them later.
They're on their way.
Great. It's a puppy.
It's his first event.
It is his first event.
Oh, can I say hello to him? Just say hello.
Oh my goodness.
And he's like 3 quarters over on.
I smell your toes. Oh, I can kiss this. Oh, I love you too. I love you.
I'll find a gift for him. The things we have are not appropriate, but I will find a gift.
You can have all my chimkin tonight. I'll sound like you. I'm sorry. He has happy breath. Oh, sorry.
Mikhail MacLeod would like to address the court, Your Excellencies.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Sorry. Hello.
I noticed that you disarmed yourself before you approached the crown on Your Excellencies. I just want you to be aware that I noticed that, and I was very honored by yourself.
Thank you, Your Majesty. May I have permission to address the populace? Thank you. Some of you may not know me. I am Mikhail MacLeod, also known as the Murder Rabbit. I am Squire to Sir Agman. But I am here to talk about something very near and dear to my heart, that of Season's Beatings next week, Sunday the 10th. That is a very festive tournament the Blothenor holds, where we festive up our armor with wrapping whatever makes it look Christmassy, and then we beat the living snot out of each other.
Nothing cardinals like Christmas lights.
I was just about to say that. So, the entrance fee is just simply a donation to Toys to Tot for Tots, where you bring a toy, you give it to the event steward, you're in the tournament. So, that's that. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
Your Excellencies, Anna de la Serra, Kingdom Polling Deputy, has news to present.
I forgot.
What did I do now?
Would you like that alphabetically or
Silent.
Does that work?
What?
I use that as the no for Goose, and he ignores it too.
He's probably better trained than she is. Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, can I have permission to address the populace? Thank you. I was asked by Her Excellency to please come up and introduce you to the Glymm candidates for the polling that y'all will be having early next year. Woo-hoo! And I am happy to do so.
In just 2 seconds.
All right.
Hey.
All right, in no particular order. If the candidates would be willing to stand up as I call their name, that would be great. You can wave, whatever you want to do. Could Tamsin and Valentine please stand? Wolfgar and L'Ariel. Melissa and Michael. There will be multiple meet and greets happening, but that doesn't mean that you can't ask them questions today. So y'all are on the spot. Yeah. If you have any questions in general about the polling process, you are welcome to send me a personal message on the Book of Faces. I also have an email address, which is pollings@ontier.org. I am happy to assist anyone if you have any trouble with the website. In general, since we have moved to a digital format, it has gone very smoothly, and I'm looking forward to working with you to select your next coronets for Glymm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of the people that have put your names in. This is not something that is done lightly, and we very much know that. Yeah, please be sure to get to know these couples so that you can make a really good, decision on what you want to, your input into the pollings.
If I may.
Absolutely.
I would like to let all of you know that your commentary is almost always read, so please make sure that if you have something to say, whether it's good, bad, ugly, really beautiful, all the things, please make sure you know that the crowns are reading them. So your voice does matter.
Your Excellencies, the event steward has words.
Words. I know.
Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you supporting the barony with all this. We did have at least one tournament today, and that was a heavy tournament. And
so, Brayhan, would you remind me who won the tournament? Yes. Well, I have to say it's my Squire Sigmund.
Your Squire, you say? Brand new shiny Squire.
I have a shiny Squire.
Let's go.
Well, okay.
Do you have anything else? No announcements? All right.
Let's mug her.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
You first.
Come on, everybody come in.
All right. So, here's my thing.
We appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely.
So, you see all of these bags, everybody? It's amazing. If you're an event steward, you too can get all of this amazing swag. I
afterwards.
If that's not encouraging you to a event steward position, I don't know what is. Bribery works.
Positive reinforcements, not
Yes.
Isabella de Wallingford has the results of the games tournament she would like to present to the populace.
Absolutely. Hi. Absolutely.
Welcome, good gentles. We did have another tournament, a game tournament, where we played a French version of backgammon today. We had a dozen different people play, and we have prizes for the one who played the most games, and for the one who won the most games. Could Lark and Angelica please come forward? Angelica actually tied for winning the number of games. Wow. And Angelica played the most games.
I want to thank everybody who helped me, was willing to play with me for a few minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next year.
Okay, it's on. It's on.
I don't get to do this very often, but I get to surprise everybody. So, I'm not quite sure what I heard there, but I don't think I did. About 7 years ago or so, somebody had this idea that being the Baroness of a barony would be wonderful. And they had things that they would like to try and do and make things happen. And I said, "You're crazy. This sounds like a lot of work." And she said, "Yeah, but I want to do this. There's things I want to see happen. I want to do these things. I want to grow this community. I want to contribute to the barony." And I said, "Okay, well, sure, let's do it." And over the course of the last 7 or so years, we got involved in a lot. We stuck our fingers in a lot of pies. We learned a lot of people in the barony and the different areas. We got involved in things we might not have before, but really kind of learned the barony as much as we could. If anyone over the last 3-ish, 4 years, has been entertained, has found a home, has enjoyed themselves within Glymm and found the barony coming back together, it's through her efforts. I came along for the ride. I'm the strong back. I make sure we get where we need to go. But it's her efforts. When the pandemic started, she was one of the first ones to start up classes online. We had meetings. We were having tea with the Baroness Zoom meetings. We were having classes a couple times a week. We were having Zoom socials. We spent so much time online, I didn't see her for much. And she just kept going. We should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And new awards and recognition and pouring through. Believe it or not, this might sound a little creepy, but it's meant in a good way. She has a spreadsheet with the entire barony on it. She has tracked everyone to see what awards that they have, what awards that they need, what awards they have, haven't gotten yet, to make sure that that recognition was out there. Because like I said earlier, recognition is the coin that we pay ourselves in. And I could not have done this without her. And it has been an amazing journey. So I don't have a token for you, but you definitely have my Baron's favor.
Here ends the court of their excellencies of Glymm, the most noble Disa and Alastair.
Aww, come on.
You're already doing it. I know, he got me really bad.
Got you.
Got me.
Here resumes the court of their majesties, Morgan and Livia. Mikhail MacLeod, come before their majesties.
You're a popular guy. Woo! Look at that! Thanks. Bring anything this time. You can pack it light.
It's all right, we got it.
Thank you. There are chairs and everything.
Mikhail, there exists in this kingdom a series of things for those who take the field. But the truth is, you've done so much. You commanded wars. You are true a fighter on the field. You are someone who takes the field and does all kinds of things that sparks fear into murdering enemies of all kinds of things. And as
I'm not a
such,
tactician, but you know.
I guess the term between tactics and murder has a tendency to do
Murder
who
rabbit?
wins.
A murder rabbit.
But when it comes down to it, it is something that we have seen and recognized, and would like to induct you into the order of the L'Espérance et de Lyon.
Sovereigns of Antir, having noted the word fame of our subject Mikhail MacLeod, do distinguish them with the L'Espérance et du Lion, and with it an award of arms, in token of our esteem for the glory they have brought to our realm, and further award them the right to bear as arms per ben sinister, argent, and gules, in ben two rabbits couchant, respectant, counterchanged, sable, and argent.
Didn't that feel right? Appreciate you.
For the recipient of the L'Espérance et du Lion, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Sidonius Marcus Bonacunas, present yourself before the sable thrones. Or someone who sounds rather like that.
Aww. Is Sedanis here? They were on the RSVP list because that's how I roll. I pay attention. Whoa. Hello. I'm assuming this is you. Well, let's see the name. Ready? Let's see. Is this beautiful name yours?
That is me, yeah.
Well, then it is. You seem so surprised. Well, the cool thing is that we've heard a lot about you, and maybe you are so surprised because you just do what you do, not for the glory and not for the recognition, but because you enjoy it. You see, you jump in and help out where needed. You take gate shifts. You're water bearing, you do retinue shifts, you make sure folks are doing things and have food and water and breaks if they need it. You're donating kingdom largesse. Honestly, I think this came from Rivkin. Sir Rivkin noticed you and believes that you are quite worthy. So please read the scroll, we have words for you.
Be it known from mountain high to valley low that we, Morgan Antir and Livia Antir, sovereigns of the land, have found the deeds of service by our subject Sidonius Marcus Bonacunas to be worthy of our recognition. Accordingly, we present unto them fellowship in the sanguine thorn, and with it, an award of arms. This gives you right to bear as arms purpur a domestic cat, Sejant, argent, ermine, vert.
Ooh, it's bendy. This was made for you by Baroness Disa, actually. You are now an armiger of Antir.
Huzzah! What's the newest armiger?
Our pleasure. Yay!
Their Majesties invite the following gentles into their court to hear the words of the sable, lion, and lioness. Olive Jandaughter, Elliot Janssen, Phoebe Rose Hart Jandaughter, Anna Jandaughter. Would these persons please come forward?
They are not.
Well, in that case, I would like to speak our words because I want this to be read before we step down. And the Jandaughter family, in case you guys are not aware, each member of this family is highly active in your community. The adults and youth alike. We are so very pleased to have them as part of the kingdom and look forward to years to come. Specifically, Phoebe, one of the youth. Their skill on the archery field is phenomenal. Like, there's somebody back there doing this right now, fangirling. So, their Vogue actually brought them to our attention, and it's spectacular to have a family who are all so active and all so participatory. And as a unit, they all bring something unique to our game, and I believe them all worthy of individual recognition on many levels. So we're going to read 4 separate scrolls for 4 different awards at this point.
Let all people know that Olive Jandaughter has displayed the ideals of courtesy and service to the realm of Antir, an acknowledgement of which their majesties grant unto them the award of the Lion's Cub, with the wish that she continues to bring honor and joy to the kingdom of Antir. In addition, let Elliot Janssen become our newest Leo Minor, that all may know the excellence we see in the sons of Antir.
Yay!
Anna Jandaughter, whereas it has come to our notice that through diverse great efforts you have considerably enriched our kingdom, it is thus our pleasure to present you with an award of arms from this day forward. You have the rights and responsibilities of this rank, and we charge you to consult with our heralds to determine suitable and unique arms.
Yay!
And it is one of the joys of the crown to recognize skill and courage, and to congratulate those who seek to improve their abilities in honor of this spirit and in appreciation of their talents. We are pleased to recognize Phoebe Rose Hart Jandaughter with fellowship in the Sable Theon, and with this an award of arms. All this we do bestow and grant by our handed great seal, the 2nd day of December in the year 50 and 8, being 2023 Gregorian. Your Majesty, is this a secret?
Yeah, actually, they don't know about it. Oh, no.
No, it's not a secret.
It's not a secret, but you may present to them when you see them next.
Absolutely.
Of course. Hopefully they see the video.
Yeah, we also had it.
Lovely.
Baroness Disa Iberkilundi, Your Majesties invite you to come before them.
You don't need to know, please don't. So, may I have one of those beautiful circlets? So, if anyone hasn't seen one of these beautiful circlets, these are AOA circlets that have been donated kindly by the Baroness to the kingdom. She's given us so many, and honestly, they're just gorgeous. They feel very elven, I have to admit. They appease me and please me greatly, and as such, this donation to Kingdom Largesse is quite notable. We have words for you.
Draw nigh now, people of Antir, to bear witness to these words. The generosity of our kingdom flows like its mighty rivers across the land. born upon the open hands of her citizens. Those among us who labor not for glory, but for the good and great love of their kingdom in crafting works of beauty and utility, only for the joy of sharing with others, are one of our greatest treasures. Now pay heed as we, Morgan, King, and Livia, Queen, do recognize those among us who have shown such generosity and to whom is well and truly enriched our realm. Disa Iberkalundi, their majesties are pleased to bestow upon you a bountiful hand for all you have contributed to our kingdom. For the new bountiful hand, 3 cheers. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Alessandra de Montefeltro, come forth and hear their majesties' words.
Do you notice how I let the herald actually call you forward this time? I fell victim. I think it's no secret that at September Crown, I fell victim to the great Imperial Alessandro trap. I embarrassed myself, actually quite egregiously, but I'm not above admitting that I'm silly, a silly head, and apologizing. So Alessandro de Faltro, the real one.
So sorry. Nope.
Babies are good.
Baby's good?
Baby shark. So you have been doing lists forever. You've been marshaling crowns. You have been, look at this liked list right here. This right here are the notes that I have taken about you. For 20 years, you have been basically doing anything that allows others to do their art well for the last 20 years. Someone has seen you whip up a triple limb round robin tourney shooting in like 5 minutes. To be honest, there's so much here, and everyone here knows that your value is immeasurable. You are a pillar of our community, and you have been for decades. I'm sorry, but decades. We value you enormously, and I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry. I love you so incredibly much. So we have words just for you. Just for you, not the other one.
We, Morgan Rex Antier and Livia Regina Antier, are greatly honored the second day of December, Anno Societatis 8 and 50, to recognize one who has offered the Kingdom of Antier enduring service and selfless dedication for a score of years and more. It is therefore our will that, like us, all shall be inspired by their display of devotion, fortitude, and vigor. It is our pleasure this day to recognize our beloved subject,
Blue, you did this.
Alessandra de Montefeltro, with the honor of the Lion's Strength.
Lion Strength! Yay! That's hilarious.
And that all may see the love we bear her, we present her with this belt and our grateful thanks for her lifetime of service to this our kingdom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 3 cheers! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip!
Their Majesty is now called upon those of the populace who wish to swear fealty and pledge their support and allegiance to the Crown of Antier.
Please do.
We ask anyone who chooses to, you may please stand.
Indeed. Please come
I
forward.
have enough knee problems for the rest of the game.
Do you, the people of Antier, affirm that Morgan and Livia are the true and rightful crowns of this realm, that you will support and defend them in your hearts and in your homes, and that you will obey their lawful commands in all matters that concern this realm, so long as their majesties remain sovereigns of Antir.
And we, Morgan,
And we, Livia,
do for our part swear to protect and defend you and your houses until that take us,
the world ends.
or these crowns pass from our heads.
There has been quite a few rains since I've been in this play, and this is the first time I have sworn to it. When I heard about the way you reacted to the people who were opposed to our diversity and inclusion, that told me that earned so much respect that I felt I had to work with your gratitude.
It's an honor.
The event steward requests the assistance of some able-bodied individuals directly after court to help move their majesties and their excellencies' thrones back behind the stage. Yeah, and servers are to meet over where Master Aaron is standing. Report to him so that the feast may begin. Thus ends the court of Morgan and Livia. For their majesties on here, long life! Long life! For their heirs, Wolfgar and Yahara, long life! Long life! For the Baron and Baroness of Glymm, long life! Long life! For the Baron and Baroness of Three Mountains, long life! Long life! For the Baron and Baroness of Dragon's Lair, long life! Long life! For Antir, greatest kingdom in the known world.
Right.
Antir! Antir! Antir!